Let me just get the door for you.
Okay. He got me at the Cheesecake Factory, y'all. I ain't getting out this car. Yes.
Would you want me to open the door for you?
Look.
Are you? You're recording me?
Yeah. This is the Cheesecake Factory. This is the Cheesecake Factory, y'all.
What's the problem with that?
This is a chain restaurant. Who takes someone that looks like this to a chain restaurant?
You want to talk about it? I'm fine with talking about it, even in front of them.
Oh yeah, I want to talk about it.
Yeah.
Come on, get up on in the car. Yeah, we're gonna talk about it.
I don't understand. I don't understand how we get to this point, because before he got out the car, you seems happy. He says, "I'm gonna get the door for you," and you're like, "Okay." And that's when you break out into, this little mode. And for some reason you seemed to feel justified in recording it and telling the world that this guy who you got in the car with, you clearly found attractive, you clearly, wanted to be around and agreed to go on this first date with. You get to the location and you're recording yourself and you're putting on this little show until he's about to open the door for you. First things first, ladies, it started to become pretty rare that dudes open the door from women. That is a part of the chivalry that died a long time ago. I open the door from women. I do. But when you do stuff like this, I'm not doing it no more. And if you're going to leave me because of it, understand that you were the root. Understand that you were the cause of that. There's such thing as being the bigger person, but when you display this type of immaturity, when you display this type of just delusion, it's very hard to want to be around someone that does that type of thing. Now, I also want to put light on this. You waited till you got to Cheesecake Factory to complain. So this leads me to believe that you either knew you were going to Cheesecake Factory, decided to complain, or this was a surprise. Now, I ain't been to Cheesecake Factory too often. I've been one time, but it was pretty upkept. It was pretty nice. A lot of people like going to Cheesecake Factory. It's usually always packed. If you think you're too good for the Cheesecake Factory because it's a chain restaurant, you say it's a chain restaurant, which means she would not have accepted going to Fridays. Damn, I can't really think of any. Applebee's, Olive Garden, them type of places, right? She wanted to go to some place like some 5-star or 4-star restaurant, knowing this woman, I look like this, so why am I here? I shouldn't be where all the normal, regular people are. Delusion. Because I'm not gonna sit here and, I'm not gonna fat shame or anything like that. But you ain't no 10. Most definitely not. You're not a 10. In your eyes, you may be a 10, and there's nothing wrong with thinking that you look better than everyone else in the room. But do not use your looks as a reason why you don't belong somewhere. Because your looks may make you look like you belong on a runway and make you look like you're a model, but as soon as you open your mouth, you won't belong there anymore. You'll be outside of that motherfucker, staring at everybody. You'll be in the audience looking at everybody, wishing you were on that runway. This annoyed me to no end. Because again, I'm wondering now how this even happened. How you got all the way up there and then decided to complain. It's almost like you knew you were going there and you were like, oh yeah, I'm about to make a fool out of him. I'm I'm about to turn this boy into a viral sensation. But what you wound up doing is making yourself look undesirable to a lot of people. A lot of people use social media. A lot of men and women use social media. This made the rounds on Twitter like this was Chris Rock's get slapped by Will Smith. Not exactly to that extent. That was, people are still talking about that to this very day. But you went viral, and for all the wrong reasons. You have so many people calling you delusional. My question is if you thought you were too good, you should have understood the lifestyle of the person that you were with. I understand that some people want to be with some people that live a certain way. I'm looking at the truck she's in, and I mean, from the outside, it looks like she's in a big ass luxurious truck. Dude seems like he has money. So you thought because this guy had money that he was just gonna die, you know what I'm saying, take you out to this grand place. Again, it's the first date. Do you not believe that you would have went to all these other places, eventually down the line? I'm not gonna lie to you. If I take a girl on a first date, if it doesn't go right, I'm gonna regret the fact that we went to some high class place and I spent like $150 on a first date and there may not be a second date. No. I'm sorry, I'm not playing my best hand first. If we didn't get to know each other and you didn't really, you know what I'm saying? And the first date has to, the venue of the first date, it has to impress you. You're not worth taking out on a first date. I'm not saying, guys, take your woman to McDonald's. I'm not saying that at all. Yes, you should bring them somewhere nice. Cheesecake Factory is a nice place. It's got a waiter just like any other spot. You get sat down, you have to take reservations and all that stuff. You get sat down, everyone's dressed up nice, assuming you're not in a bad area, They got fucking nice McDonald's in some nice areas. There's nice Burger Kings. Believe it or not, there are different vibes to different areas and different venues. Can you believe that? Oh, get in the car, we gonna talk about it. This is where the big issue starts. Because instead, we don't get a second part to this. I'm assuming we don't get a second part to this. I'm not too certain. But you say to him that you and him are going to talk about it. This is where it should have all started. As soon as you got to Cheesecake Factory, given if this was a surprise and he didn't tell you where you were going, this should have been something that you two talked about before. You wasted this man's gas. You wasted his time. You're going out your way to make him look stupid. You're going out your way to make him look like some cheap guy that doesn't appreciate this prize, this queen that deserves to eat at Mykonos. Like, you messed it up for yourself. You've gone viral, and now you look disgusting. You look disgusting. The words you didn't want to hear, because you're making yourself out to make you look like this bad bitch that deserves to be at the high end places like the other bad bitches. I look at this, and the only place you deserve to be is at home eating damn Haagen-Dazs alone, watching a damn soap opera, sitting there wishing you had some real love. That is not how love works. That's not how you build love. That is ridiculous. That is crazy. That is crazy. If this is somebody that you like, then the venue does not matter. You're looking for a memory. And on the first date, you're looking for a core memory on the first date. I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm gonna just say it. It seemed like you was looking for a free meal, for a nice free meal. It don't seem like you even like the dude. Get in the car. We gonna talk. Treating him like a bitch. Be thankful. This man got out the damn car to open the car door for you, and I'm assuming he was gonna pay for the shit. Just giving off the vibe of this video. You just look ungrateful. That is just the theme of this. You look ungrateful. You look spoiled. And given how you think you're the baddest bitch on the planet, you are definitely delusional. Because you far from it. I ain't gonna lie to you. fucking crazy. So my next message is to the men and women out there that are going on these first dates. I'm done talking about her crazy ass, and I hope this dude, I hope he dodged this bullet and he didn't try to well, I think I should take you here because, she probably has a big ass. She had big titties, obviously. You saw she was caked up with makeup, so you know what I'm saying? If that's the peak of how she looks, then you know what I'm saying? He probably caved. He probably, you know what I'm saying? No. But I'm talking to the regular human beings out there, the men and the women. A first date is about being in person with your date, assuming, all y'all did was talk through text. If y'all seen each other beforehand, that's cool. This is your first time having a romantic experience towards being together. If you're not already together. If you get together before a first date, then it kind of doesn't make sense. You kind of have to, I don't know. That's a special situation, right? But a first date is about, making a good impression. Now, given about what we just spoke about, her version of making a good impression is, how expensive can you make this look? No, don't do that. I'm talking to the women now. Do not do that. Do not lie a man's value at their pockets because they're going to treat you like a prostitute. Because if you're gonna do that, a man's gonna expect to get the ultimate prize in cashing out on you. If you don't want to have sex on the first date, don't expect him to break bank. Okay? That kind of rhymed. You know what I'm saying? I kind of am a rapper and stuff. You know what I'm saying? Don't expect a man to break bank on the first date. Do not expect a man to sit here and, if you have your boundaries and your version of the bare minimum, which I'm gonna make a video about that too, because we seem to not know what the bare minimum is in love. But you have your boundaries and stuff. You speak about that beforehand. If this guy does not meet your threshold as to what a man should be, there should not be any more talking going on. This is what the talking phase is all about. Figuring out exactly what you're about to get yourself into. If you're going to do it long term. If you're looking for a free meal like this woman, of course, her goal was to find out that he's, wealthy and he has a good sense of taste, which clearly she believed he had a good sense of taste. And Cheesecake Factory is a good place to eat. I'm not about to sit here and, no, not doing that. Guys, chivalry can still be alive. You just avoid women like this that don't appreciate it. You can still be nice to women. You just don't waste your time being nice to women that don't understand what you're doing. This man took this woman out to eat. She got all dressed up. He got all dressed up. He even tried to open the door for her. She didn't appreciate it. If it were me, I'm gonna tell you, matter of fact, I'm gonna show you exactly how this would have been if it were me. Are you not about to come out the car? This is the Cheesecake Factory, y'all. This is the Cheesecake Factory. He got me at the Cheesecake Factory. I see where this is going. So are you saying you're not about to get out the truck to eat some Cheesecake Factory? Confirm this to me real fast. No, I'm not about to get out your car to eat no cheesecake. You actually don't have to say nothing else. You don't want to eat no cheesecake? Actually, you can give me 3 minutes right fast, and then I'll take you home. I'll take you home real fast. Just give me literally 3 minutes. Oh yes, hello. There's a bum sitting in my car right now. Clearly attempted to rob me. She's sitting in my car, crazy as hell. She's talking about she's not about to eat no Cheesecake Factory. And clearly I drove up here by myself because, if I actually drove somebody up to Cheesecake Factory, I would think they just would appreciate the meal. But this is clearly, I don't know this person. This is some bum that's in the car with me. So if y'all could send some police cars up here and... Please describe the bum, sir. Oh, she's got these cheap ass braids in with these basic ass lipstick. You know what I'm saying? Thinking she was about to impress somebody because clearly she dressed up for somebody. But yeah, y'all can send some police. Actually, you know what? Y'all can send the police up here, but it's not gonna be for her to arrest her. It's gonna be to arrest me because I'm gonna tombstone pile drive her ass on the hood of my car if she doesn't get her bum ass out. So if y'all could send them police cars, and maybe in about I promise her 3 minutes. It's been about 1 minute. So, you know what I'm saying? In probably about a 1.5 minutes. That'd be great. Otherwise, you know what I'm saying? You know, Joe Biden gonna have another problem in America, you know. So, y'all could do that expeditiously. That'd be amazing. Thank you. Just like that. Because who do you think you are? You're not a celebrity. To my knowledge, you're not a celebrity. If I take you somewhere and you feel, and we have this conversation beforehand, and you feel like the place, you know, I'm like you're too good for it, by all means. There's respectful and disrespectful ways to go about it. Obviously, this is the disrespectful way to go about it. But you feel, oh, I don't like Cheesecake Factory because I just feel like, you know, like I don't belong there. I'm gonna take it away. We could eat somewhere else though. That's kind of the more respectful ways of basically saying, oh, I'm a douchebag and I only eat at specific spots because I feel I'm worth the higher up spots. Yo, oh my gosh, like I want to roast her so bad, but I'm trying to be, you know what, forget it. Your white back ass better be respectful and better be grateful that you were going to continue your conquest to eat food anyways. You better show respect. Because this man here showed restraint like no other. Me, if I'd have seen you doing that, we wouldn't be talking to the camera. We wouldn't even have had a conversation. That whole ride home would have been silent. I would have never said anything to you ever again. There wouldn't be no, I think I was overreacting. No, we're done. We're finished. You go compromise with somebody else. We're done. We're done. You get the fuck out of my truck. You go back into your house and be lonely like I assume you were before I connected with you. How do you spoil a first date before you even start the first date? The ego on some people just kills me. It kills me. Oh my goodness, it kills me. So, ladies, please do not feel like, obviously, if you're at a point in your life where you're this specific level of worthy for specific spots, obviously, I'm not taking a girl out on a date to White Castle. No, that's not happening. First things first, if I pick White Castle, I'm not expecting anybody to respond to me because what the hell? Second off, some people just don't care, okay? If a girl says, oh, I don't mind eating White Castle, like we can eat White Castle at your house and watch a movie and stuff, does that necessarily mean she's low maintenance? It's just a title that's on everything nowadays, dude. It just kills me. The dating world is in shambles. Oh my goodness. You're eating food. Who cares if the milk that made the cheesecake came from a golden cow whose udders also have settings to give you coffee and tea and all this other dumb shit. Just fucking eat the food. Just eat. Are you telling me that you've never been to McDonald's or any of these other spots that serves cheap food? Dog, I spend no less than fucking $20 at McDonald's, sometimes on myself. Are you for real? You serious? This tells me she was about to chow the hell down. She was about to get some real expensive shit on that menu and she was about to fuck your pockets up. But I assume this guy could have handled it. Communication, it matters. If you don't communicate, You're not going to get the results you want out of any relationship. If you don't talk, it's not going to work. You have to talk. Point blank. So, I don't even want to say any more about this stuff, man. Just have respect for the person that you're going to be out with. Date people that are in your lane. Don't waste time with people that, you know, aren't up to your standards. Even if they're super cute and you just couldn't pass it up. No. Could compromise on your own end and go ahead and find you a 7 that has deep pockets. Whatever. Date within your lane if you have a lane. For normal people like me, and I assume you watching this video that don't have a lane and we just want love out of, you know, people that we can talk, you know, that people we respect having conversations with and we actually like as people, and not walking ATMs that can supply us with the beefiest, juiciest Wagyu steaks from Mykonos. And I also want some wine that has been aging for 100 years specifically for me. Please continue to look for love and continue to progress in your own journey, and ignore stuff like this, because I promise you, guys, every woman ain't like this, and women, you know what I'm saying, you ain't gonna meet no male version of her everywhere. It's not gonna happen. So beyond any case, man, tell me how y'all feel about this in the comment section below. Follow the Instagram if y'all want to tell me about some trials and tribulations, situations, and you know what I'm saying, concerns that you may have in your life. I am the guru of greatness, the Hokage of happiness, the king of kindness and courtship, and more importantly, above all else, I am Lee. Y'all are awesome. Have a great day.
Lee, come home.